hurricanes, from Hurricane Helene to Hurricane Milton, are giving new life to an old conspiracy theory and lie. Until this week, it was mostly confined to the fringe corners of the internet. The theory goes that the government controls the weather by dropping toxic chemicals from the sky and these trails that planes leave behind. It does not. Those trails are just water vapor. This is a theory that has long been debunked, but prominent voices on the far right are reviving it and other conspiracy theories to falsely claim that the government deliberately steered the hurricanes toward Trump-supporting communities in a plot to steal the election. Yes, you heard that right. This is CNN's Tony O'Sullivan's Job, our source on all things conspiracy. I mean, it's not just the fringe quarters of the internet. No. Jimmy Kimmel's joking about it last night. President Biden had to address it. I mean, it's a thing that is also being pushed by members of Congress.
Yeah, a lot of people in Congress pushing this. Look, I think firstly, just the science of this is contrails, which they're actually called now chemtrails on the back of a plane. Are, as you mentioned, water vapor. When it comes to actually trying to control the weather and there are efforts to try and make it rain in places that are experiencing really dry conditions. I spent a lot of time this week talking to actual weather and climate scientists who are even trying to do this sort of stuff. And they said, look, this is so hard. It barely works most of the time when we're trying to do it. It's really hit and miss. And when we can do it, it's really to make like tiny little changes, maybe make it rain a little bit where otherwise it might not. They said to steer a hurricane to do anything like this, just impossible.
Yeah, it's almost like it's climate change and how hot the Gulf is. If you've been in it lately, yes. And you can see that. And, you know, when you look at this, and you know it's bad when Alex Jones is celebrating it, which he was. Listen to what he had to say this week.
I am seeing explosive awakening to this in the last few years, and it's really at a crescendo now everywhere. People on the street, family, dominating social media, videos with hundreds of millions of views, just all over the place, talking about this.
I mean, of course, a reminder, that's the guy who lied about Sandy Hook shooting victims, little kids who were murdered in their classroom. But just to see him touting the idea that this is now being something that we're talking about, that people are having to shoot down and address. Yeah,
I mean, like when it comes to the chemtrail conspiracy theory, I think that it's kind of up there with the flat Earth. Like there are people who still believe that the Earth is flat. You know, it's one of those really ridiculous conspiracy theories. But what we have seen this week, and I was, you know, I do this, unfortunately, as a full-time job, looking at these parts of the internet, it was everywhere. This whole idea that the government somehow intentionally, one, either created the hurricanes, or two, were able to steer them in some way to Trump-supporting districts in the country. It really was everywhere. And I can even show you right now, I think Jones tweeted in the past hour just a picture. I mean, it would be funny if
it's tonight's sky in East Texas.
Yes, clouds in the sky. So that's kind of where we are in this country right now.
I mean, it's like people who've never been to Washington, and as someone who lived there, they can't even pass a budget.
I know.
Much less create a Category 5 hurricane and direct it to Republican communities.
Yes, if only Democrats were that organized, they might not be neck and neck with Trump in the polls. Yeah. But look, I will just say this all sounds ridiculous, because it is.
But people believe it.
Yes, and I'm still hearing to this day, when it comes to the 2020 election, there's a lot of people out there who believe the whole pandemic was set up just to steal the election. I think we're going to be hearing about this hurricane conspiracy theories, especially if Trump doesn't win in November.